It's Northern Colorado High School basketball. This broadcast is brought to you by Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. And now for the play-by-play, here's David Haase and Randy McCoy.
Welcome to Mead High School for our second game of our Tri-Valley doubleheader tonight. Skyline visiting over here at Mead High School. The second-ranked Mavericks posting a high-scoring average, Randy. 7-1 with 74 points per game average. Skyline coming in and just a little bit lower at the 54 points. Still a good number at 5-2. But a league game in the Tri-Valley tonight, and if you're the host Mead team, you want to keep cruising. I mean, there's a team playing at a high-flying rate. 4 guys averaging over 10 points a game.
Yeah, they're that kind of team that you see some of the top high school teams where they've got 4 or 5 guys averaging double figures, and
hard to stop just one. Definitely that way. So we had a great girls game here at first. Mead pulling it out the end, but staying around a 10-point number there for them. And as we look at the non-starters being introduced for both teams here tonight, I expect a crowd like this to get a little loud. Student section across the way for Mead is packed.
You can see it in the background there.
Yeah, we have got quite the crowd here tonight. Below us too on this side, where all the Skyline folks are starting to pack it in too. And basically, just a few miles apart, these two schools are here in the Longmont area.
Yeah, and again, it's a yearly game, and this is called high school rivalry. We talk about college rivalries and all kinds, but some of the high school rivalries last longer than anything.
Yes, they
because
do.
Some of these high schools have been around since Hector was a pup.
First starter out now for the Falcons of Skyline. Number 1, Chris Roy, the senior. Second one out, junior Adrian Campion, 11 points a game and 3 rebounds.
Like those gray uniforms.
Yeah, I did too. Hayden Robinson, junior, 7-4, senior. Excuse me, number 12. Austin Robinson, 17 points a game, stepping out there. He's going to be a couple guys there to go after. You're going to have to get underneath. If you want to get a piece of Austin Robinson there, as you're going to want to have it. Watch him in warm-ups for a big fella. He moves really well. The head coach, Tyler Sereni. First out, averaging 15 points a game, leading his team. Elijah Knudsen, the sophomore, number 1. Number 2, Nick Jacobs, right at 13-3, 13 points a game. Second senior, Will Mayer, another 13-3 guy. Number 5, Trey Ward, another senior, averaging 12 points a game. And the big fella in the middle, Shires, 8.7 rebounds a game. The sophomore at announced 6'11".
That's a big boy in high school, let me tell you, folks.
Yeah. It's stepping through it. So we'll see if length or just strength are the matter in the middle there, because with Robeson and Shire, that's going to be a play of two kinds. We expect me to take it up and down the court. And if you're Skyline, do you play their game or you try to bring it back to what you want to do, and who can impose their will?
Darren Reese is the familiar coach here for Mead basketball. Former coach in Fort Collins for the Rocky Mountain Fever. The
Been around the game, hasn't he?
Yep, he has.
And we got the seven officials that did the girls' varsity game, as you saw on Streaming Sports prior. Thanks for tuning back in. David Haase along with Randy McCoy here on the call. And producing and camera work done by Mr. Blake Chester. But a packed house and a rivalry game, Tri-Valley matchup, and we're ready for the tip. Both sides set. Fishes in the center. Taking his time, telling you guys to stand your side. A little quick on the tip, popped away. And will be controlled by Mead, bringing it up. Will Mayer. So you see the zone right away out of the gate for the Falcons. Long three is up and good.
Well, just like we said in the girls' game, you're going to have to get over on them quick.
Yeah, and that was from deep downtown. That was not even a tough shot. Man defense, Mayer picking up at midcourt. And expect would see, Robeson working it.
Mead has taken about 220 3-point shots in 8 games. Yeah. So that's you can do the math. Yeah, I can't, but you can.
Shot it quite well, shooting 37% from 3 and making over 80 of them. That is a large number. Inside Schreier, baseline pass back to Schreier. Little step underneath. The left doesn't go, but he's going to draw the foul. Foul be called. First one on number. Did they get? Yeah, they got Robinson for that one. Gage Robinson, number 11. First one up and rolls off. Second one. For a big kid and a sophomore, that's a pretty good looking free throw shot. That's you see the last developing spots where someone's grown so much. Tipped head Robeson, little baby hook, doesn't go. Nice back pass. Just a good give back there. That's knowing where your teammate's going to be. Gage Robeson got it back. Robinson, got it back over to Robeson, and lead is now 4-2 for Mead. Still stretching that out as far as they can. Like to see how they'll Randy on the top of that key comes across and just that long bucket. Knutson again showing that range.
Starting off exactly like the girls' game did.
Exactly right. You've got it pegged. Steal. A big finish. Trey Ward goes up for the big lefty and finishes it down. We've got a short 30-second timeout here. Great start to the game. Crowds in it. You're watching Streaming Sports.
Mom, are you going to make it on time? Don't worry, sweetie. We'll get there.
I've been waiting for you.
Here you go. Hello. So if you could be
I've been imagining this day.
everyone now.
Let me be the first to say, welcome home.
What's going on with y'all?
Welcome home.
Back here at Mead High School after the timeout. Skyline to inbounds. Roy picked up and matched by Knutson. Pretty much your quick on quick there at the top. Great move, but blocked by Ward. And the putback. Hayden Robeson. Second bucket though, only for Skyline right now, 9-4, early going. Three ball doesn't go, catches the upright. That'll be out of bounds now to the Falcons.
Tell you what, if you can get a big man to throw that skip pass, you got to.
That had some pace on it.
That's a whole different ball game.
And he doesn't have to throw it through hands, does he?
Offensive foul.
Yeah. So Roy with the foul, his first. That's 2 fouls on the Falcons. Substitution in for Skyline, coming in number 3, Brandon Abram.
Well, folks, Mead is not ranked number 2 in the state for nothing. They're a good team.
Backdoor and the big dump. Love the pass, called play. And for a rail, I'll tell you what, Ward's got some serious hops. Nice kick away, pushing the numbers.
I have a feeling those aren't going to be the only 2 dunks we see tonight.
No, not at all. Compion kind of just crowding at midcourt there, a little more incidental, but it was a good call. Tough one to go. It's going to have to sub him out. Back in the game is Roy, along with number 15 is Silva, Chase Silva.
We hear that name before.
Yes, we have.
One of the best quarterbacks in the state this last year.
Skip pass again. Knudsen, far one, doesn't go. Rebound.
They're doing my heart good, man. Yeah, how many times did we try to teach our team how to do that?
Yep. Step back, three-pointer up, rolls off, doesn't go. Rebound underneath. Oh, good look. Big fella there. Nice touch. Doesn't get to go. Picks his own rebound up. Scrolls around. Still rolls out. Battle Shires again. Gets a call this time. That's why you don't give up. You just keep taking it back up.
You tell me he doesn't think about number 6'11" up there?
Yeah, he knows he's there, doesn't he? But he quit not once. Kept it going 3 times.
No, good hustle by the young man.
Well, and 2, if you're right now, if you're Skyline, you want to go at the bucket. You'd like to get counts on the Shire, and Robeson with a good-looking touch there knocks it down. 11-5 now.
There ain't too many guys he's probably having to compete like that on the inside, is it?
No.
He looks like in his spare time he could be a tight end.
I think the football coach is pretty aware of him.
That's why they've been perennial powerhouses the last 3 or 4 or 5 years.
Yep. Mayer bringing the ball up. Still that 2-3 zone for the Falcons. Ward just kind of floats in the middle. Knudsen, another long 3-pointer, and good.
That's 3 times they've swished it so bad that it's, or so good, depending on your point of view.
Yeah, if you're stopping play to do that, and that allows you to set up a press, doesn't it?
Yeah. That the net wrapped around the rim, and they've had to stop, and
little home court advantage there.
That normally only maybe happens once a game.
Yep.
Maybe.
Great hustle there, tipping out. Ward goes up into the stands. Senior's kind of got that full toolkit, doesn't he? Defense, put it out there, distance, finishes.
You kind of can't trade 3 for 2. That's the other thing.
Yep. Steal by Ward. Knudsen on the side. You got to pull it back. They don't have the numbers. Mayer back in the corner. Wow, step back 3. Doesn't go. And yeah, that's what he did. Jacobs came in, just went right over the back. 3 fouls apiece now, both teams halfway to the single bonus. 3:54 left here in the first period. Thanks for tuning in tonight to Streaming Sports. And how often you see 6'11" at the front of your press? The trapping part of it makes sense, but you're going to make the big fella run doing that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, you got to look at the back end because there's nobody back. Fumbled it, turned it over, put it out front. Mayer, left-hander, goes. Great catch and great athletic ability there. It goes down, makes it 16-6, and we got a timeout here on the court. 10-point lead for the Mavericks. You're watching Streaming Sports.
We're back here now, 16-6, 10-point lead for Mead, the Mavericks, here in Mead, Colorado.
Taking the time, breaking press down the center. There you go, you get the finish. You get the press broke where they're front heavy there. You got numbers automatic on the backside. That leaves the layups. Silva playing the front of that zone now. Jacobs down the baseline, but knocks down the step back three. That's the theme so far, Randy. That's the fourth three-pointer by the Mavericks.
Well, you just got to get over there quicker, or you got to go man-to-man.
Yep. Robeson back underneath, spin move, up into Shires. Can't do anything
great
about it.
use of his body.
Yeah, that's just a power difference right there. Mayer cross, no look pass, corner. Knutson rolls in and out. Hustle by Roy, picks it up. Nobody picks him up, and he goes in, gets it pinned. It's going to be a jump ball. It's a good call. Nice job by the trailing official that time, because he pinned the ball to his hip. The arrow stays at that end, but will be a little different. Substitution in now. Jacob Bartholomew, the senior, number 23. Shires gets a bit of a blow. And another good inbounds pass. No, they didn't finish it. Boy, had Robeson wide open and just kind of rushed it, didn't he? Taking the time, trying to draw that defense up a little higher. Now you see Robeson play in the middle of that zone. Randy, he's stepped up along the top there without the big guy in there. Stopped it, forced the pass. And just timing the block. Ward goes after it.
Not tonight, huh?
No. And he didn't even mind it. He just let him. He took a sideways step and extended. And like I say, he's got the length, obviously the hops, but he's got the length that he took it to the board before it started touching the board or coming down. Great timing.
They have got several athletic players who can really jump.
Yeah. 19-10, under 2 to play here in the first quarter at Mead High School. Tri-Valley matchup. The big feature tonight, obviously, the Mead Mavericks, number 2 in the state in the Chasanow poll.
Want to welcome both crowds if they're listening here on Stream of Sports. Randy McCoy, David Haase here with you. The three is off.
Oh, great job that time on the rebounding. Oh, that's incidental. It's one of those things that just happened because he had good position. Cuppian kind of got pulled down and he's off balance, but he did commit the travel. Mayer inbound and gets to Ward, who just basically elevates over the top of the defender. I mean, there's jumping and there's getting off the floor quick, isn't there?
Yeah, and if you got both.
Yeah, that is the deal. Another substitution in for Mead, now number 21, Will Tenor. Little hand check there.
Lots of people can jump nowadays, but there's a young man back in our day called David Thompson.
The Skywalker, the original Skywalker. 21-10 now with 1:09 left here in the first. Yeah, that famous Sports Illustrated shot most everybody over the age of probably 40 remembers it, well above the rim. Played down here in Denver for the Rockets in the ABA, didn't he?
Yep, and the Nuggets.
Baseline drive, pushes way in, blocked. Bartholomew gets a piece of it.
What a luxury is that you don't have to just have your big man do it. You've got a couple other rim protectors back there.
Exactly right. Number 12 also in the game now too, Jacob McGill, the senior. Coach Reese has got a chance to play 8-9 guys already. Leading 21-10 with under 40 seconds to play.
Well, they just played last night. I believe this is a back-to-back.
Little errant pass that time picked up. Ward just decided to go ahead. That one's off.
Hey, why not?
Hustle rebound. McGill tried to save it, doesn't get there, but Skyline will inbound it. The big fella back in, Austin Robeson back in for the Falcons. Hayden Robeson in also is 13. Got also number 3 there is Abram.
Boy, it's good to be back in basketball season, isn't it?
Full gyms and a lot of noise. Great hustle. Steal from behind by Mayer. Oh, they're going to call it as a cross the arm.
You can see the numbers.
that can't be overrated, folks. You don't know what it's like with some of these wonderful pallets that are picked out by these teams in football these days. Side play coming in here. What's it going to be? Just a quick inbounds with 10 seconds left. Robertson just taking a measure, looking, going to get chased. Going to have to make up, and there'll be a kick by Ward. It remains the send, but cuts the time down.
They beat Windsor last night, 70-58. Mead did.
Showing no effects right now, are they? Tried the inbounds pass to throw it there. Long one will count if it goes. And off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. That will do it after 1 quarter play here at Mead High School. The Mavs hosting the visiting Skyline Falcons, leading it 21-10. We'll be right back on Streaming Sports.
We're back here, had just a slight difficulty technically with this computer, so we're back.
Didn't miss too much there. Quick timeout taken. Play going along there, still 21-10. One thing to notice, different Randy now that Skyline's come out more of like the scramble defense where Robeson, the big guy, stays in the middle. All the perimeter guys are just chasing. They're trapping and cutting and everything.
Well, you got to pressure these guys because if you just sit back and let them shoot, we got a pretty good idea what'll happen.
Jacobs out front now, Robeson in front of him. It's one of those high energy defenses you're going to have to play a bunch of people.
Well,
takes a couple of guys to pick up the big fella there. Robeson's down on the court and good sportsmanship. And besides his teammate said, now you got to help me. That's a big guy going down. McGill, though, at the line before that got hit, got a chance for a pair here. And you said the Big Millie was a...
Big Millie's been helping us out here tonight. That's
the guru. Substitutions back in for Skyline. Brandon Aber, number 3, back in. Also number 10 in for Mead. Tanner Leak.
Some nights it just doesn't go smooth, so.
It's technology. Well, I'd say Coach Reese right now, he's already played. He's had 9 guys in the game, Randy. One is smart. It's a second. You got back-to-back games. You got to save your legs. Guys get tired. Guys get hurt.
Yeah, but what he doesn't want to do is make Skyline think they can,
hang around. Yeah. Well, they're still playing pretty good defense.
Well, their length is going to bother a lot of teams.
Oh yeah, you can't coach that. Big guy step back 3 doesn't go. Rebound Bartholomew.
But he shot that like he hits it.
Oh yeah, he's averaging 17 points a game. Obviously can't be off from point blank, but
if I'm not mistaken, he leads in every category, doesn't he?
Yeah. Jacobs kick back out. That could have been an offensive foul. Didn't go. And while they stood still, Leak knocks down the 3.
And these are not contested threes, folks. Most of these.
Oh, great look underneath. McGill steps in front of it, though. Pull up. That's how the game's changed, too, hadn't it?
Yeah.
Pull up 3.
I can give you a couple of words my coach might have said to me.
I know, yeah. While you're going back to sit next to him.
Yeah.
Jacob, long rebound, trying to get away, tipped away. Kept to the good reach, stop and break that time by Robertson. Compion from behind, harassing, gets the steal. Oh! That was a I got one, I'm giving you one back moment.
And the technical had a little.
Yeah, I think we just
editorialized.
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of thing Coach Reese does not want to see because.
No. Well, when you're sharing a zip code, things can tend to get a little bit more chippy.
Yeah.
And everybody's been there. You get a chance to go do it right now. Skyline's going to get a couple of uncontested free throws on a technical foul.
And the ball and home mortgage and everything else.
Robinson's first one up and is good.
They've made it where it doesn't pay to get technicals.
No. Yeah, there's no that advantage doesn't come around there. They're making it As you said, it's a 2-possession deal. You get 2 free throws and the ball. 5:22 left here in this first half. Still 26-12. Just the offensive output for Skyline has just not been there. And you can certainly say that their defense has ratcheted up and cooled off Mead. And we'll see if that second game in a night becomes a thing or not.
Little Mary Kay.
Yeah, I think so. A little makeup call. And Robeson, that's going to be his first. Both teams just 1 foul shy of being single bonus now. Mayer up front handing it off to Jacobs. Ward's not been in for quite a while, though, Randy. Oh, good look underneath there, too, in the end. 1. So the senior Bartholomew, the good little pump fake, vertically took it up there. And what I like about that, he protected the ball, both arms, had that offhand, protected the ball, draws the foul, and is still able to finish it. And the 1. 2 + 1 is 3 for Bartholomew, 29-12 now. I mean, if you're Skyline, you just can't afford to give up points like that because you're not scoring. Roy goes through the net, makes the penetrate, got the reach. That'll be on Mayer. The senior, right? That's his second, too.
And if you're Mead, you know, with the 17-point lead, that's reaching fouls are the last kind of fouls you want to get.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going up, block a shot, that's one thing.
Shots off, rebound McGill. Second one put up there, Robeson didn't get it on the floor. Nice job getting to the floor there. Compion, number 5, getting down there, getting after it, and then Boite's number 23 coming in. Good hustle plays. Try to get too cute with it. Robeson had a pretty good position. Fadeaway, didn't drop. I like that. Good control drive, didn't go. Nice job finishing on the rebound. The boy just kept position. Mayer really got there, just didn't finish, did he?
No, and think about Roberson, he's kind of a tweener.
Yeah. Oh, good no look. But good recovery by Mead. They're shutting down the baseline. Set along 3. A little strong. Bartholomew with the rebound. Robeson, though, just bowls his way through it, takes it.
Yeah, what a hustle play.
Yeah, that's all that was. Boy, the lid is just on. Skyline's having plenty of shots, Randy. They're just not dropping.
Yeah, and
they're good looks, too. Long distance, flattened out.
I think Mead is in their head a little bit with blocked shots. I mean, there's just no reason to miss that.
Yep. McGill, another good rebound, hands it off to Mayer. 3.5 to play here in the half. And that goes the other way. That'd be the 3rd on Mayer, too. That's not a small foul. He's kind of their distributor out front. He's the guy that gets the ball side to side to guys like Jacobs and Ward. That'll get Ward and Shire back in. Bartholomew, really solid minutes off the bench there. 29-12, 3:27 left here in the half. It's been all Mavericks. Early barrage in that first quarter, 3-pointers, and they've kind of just let that cushion ride, haven't they?
Yeah, and then Skyline has not been able to answer.
No, they, like I say, plenty of good looks, just the ball's not dropping. Silva shot off the rim. And that's just good, smart basketball because Roy had position, kind of crowded him back out and drew the foul. He'll go to the line for single bonus, rolls around and is in, gets another. Yeah, right now, if you're Skyline, Randy, you just want to find a way. You'd like to get it close to 10 before half.
Well, and they've had every opportunity to do that, too.
Yep. Chris Roy there, the senior, with a pair. Silva comes over, steals it away.
Well, you know he's an athlete.
Yeah. There's going to be If you're going to get hit, you don't like getting hit, you better not hit back. And I think a good job on the officials right now. And a good timeout there by the coach. Coach Reese saying, we've got you here. We need to take a little timeout up here, and we'll be right back.
Now I've been chosen. Busy. I just had this cool thing happen earlier when I opened an Anywhere account at First Bank. Wait, what? I got a great app, and I also get real customer service whenever I want.
You mean like real people? Wait, put me down.
Yeah,
Wait.
24/7. Just hit 0, and boom, human.
Boom, human. Whoa!
Boom, human.
Customer service too good to believe.
First Bank. Banking for good.
Back here now in play. 2:48 left here. Mavs trying to throw the skip passes. A little reach that time on Silva and on Ward. And there's a lot of guys talking out there sometimes with smiles. I don't think they're looking to where they're going to go have dinner afterwards.
No, and again, these 4A schools, you probably got a few more multi-sport athletes, and
oh yeah,
we do know.
I'm going to say Silva. We know
Silva
he can spin a football.
Yeah. He might not mind a little.
Yeah.
Oh!
Tried to put a little bit too much pastry on that fall there because it wasn't really much of a shot.
Yeah, he might have not got the call because he did that, actually.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it was because no award ceremony here tonight for that one. 29-14 though, still.
Golden Globes were 3 nights ago, so, or whatever. Oh, isn't that nice of him?
Yeah, I think they're saluting. He's got a special day today at the line.
Yeah.
First one rolls in and out, though. Student bodies can make a big difference. After going out and watching CSU play at Duke, I learned that this year. Second one knows nothing but the chords.
Yeah, you had some stories about that.
Yeah, they know how to get in your kitchen and live there.
Mead's been stuck on 29 for quite a while, and Skyline has not been able to capitalize.
They haven't gotten that bucket or two that really make a difference, and there it is.
Yep.
Jacob calmly steps up, knocks down about a 24-footer, and it's back to 17.
It's like you had your chance.
Yeah, I'm done fooling with you. Now we're going to get real. Pump fake shows it, steps back down. Now he's got the gap, and that's exactly what the Falcons needed. They need some reason to get pumped up on offense. That's the first long-distance shot they'd had. Boy, Shire's all by himself under the basket. I mean, literally all by himself. Jacobs, good long rebound.
Well, they're playing defense outside in.
That's a great pass by Ward. Ward knew he had his teammate down there. He's looking wide, but he threaded the pass down low on the no-look, and Shires kept the ball up, didn't he?
He did.
And when he gets a little stronger, that ball will be down, and he'll get to go to the line for the end one.
Well, it won't only be down.
Yeah, with some authority.
He'll bring somebody through the net with him.
Yep. .143 left here, 14-point lead. A couple substitutions in there. Good minutes going to the bench there by Tanner Leak. Back in number 21 is Tenor. So a 1-for-2 trip that time for Shire. Feeling it, and he did. Back-to-back threes by Compion. The game is still 12, though. 1:22 left here in this first half to play. And a little grab at a hand there.
Well, certainly Mead is a good passing team.
Yeah, very unselfish, and that's how you get those 4 guys in double figures. You have success, you score on a high level because guys are giving the ball up because they know they're going to get it back when they have the same chance. Front end is good. And a nice 2-for-2 trip there by Ward. All your scorers are always good free throw shooters, aren't they?
Seems to be that way.
Kind of gotta. I don't think they're going to let Compion sit out there by himself again after those last two. McGill is just going to make sure he's playing shadow defense there. Roy steps in the middle, 10-footer, passes it up.
Oh, you got to go up to that.
Yeah.
Either get the foul or...
Robeson down the line.
That could have been a walk.
And it's going to be a foul. I liked your call first because I thought he skipped.
I thought he did it twice. I thought he took a running start, and then I thought he shuffled his feet underneath.
I think the official was looking up at high as the back, the side referee there didn't really follow him up, but he saw the hands get hit.
But hey, he made the shot. That's all that matters. We're not the officials. So.
That's a big and one for the Falcons right there. Brings them back to 11 points. 50 seconds to play here in the half.
Yeah, you don't want to reach out here.
Ward loses, goes to the ground.
You want your fouls to count. That's both teams are down the double bonus.
Yeah. Well, from a highly contested game and pretty physical, as you can imagine, you're going to get a lot of that. It's one of those games where everybody's got a chance to make a play, and they're trying. I mean, they're really doing a great job of effort tonight. Sometimes the emotions are kind of getting in the way of what they're really trying to do. And Ward's just got that smooth stroke at the line, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's
really effortless. And a quick 4 for 4 on a couple of trips from Ward. Once again, kind of got the tower press out there. Break it, got the man underneath, but just a little late. Needed to get that out of his hands quicker. He had him beat.
Basketball is a game of seconds. Really, all sports that involves passing.
Yep.
See quarterbacks miss it by a second and turns into an interception. Oh, wow, what an athletic play.
Yeah. Jacob, step back three. Nothing but net. And again, I'm telling you, this is the only court we've been here, and that's his 4-3, but seeing that net getting flipped up.
That's the fourth time it's flipped up.
And that's how you set up your press. You got to stop play to fix the net. You got time to set up a press rather than a quick inbounds. Robeson steps back out. Compion, long three that time, kind of floated it, knew he had to hurry it. 14 seconds to play. And just intimidation by Shire that time.
Yeah, couldn't even get the call on the flop.
Three guys going at the rim that time. None of them finished it, but Ward will go back to the line for the third time in 3 trips down the court for the Mavericks. And that lead that was just right at 11 a moment ago now is 16 and could go higher, Randy, with 3 seconds left.
Changes quick, doesn't it?
Yep.
This new brand of basketball, which highly value the three-point shot, really it's threes or layups. They don't really shoot any.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is kind of
and
different.
I can't remember Mead shooting a mid-range shot. I'm sure they have, but.
And that's straight 6 in a row for Ward. It'll count if it gets there, and it doesn't. So after 2 quarters of play here at Mead High School, and a quick run at the end by the Mavericks turns into a 42-24 halftime lead. They're from their scoring pace. Come back and watch the second half of this rivalry game in the Tri-Valley Conference right here on Streaming Sports.
I've been chosen. Oh, you're busy. I just had this cool thing happen earlier when I opened an Anywhere account at First Bank.
Wait, what?
I got a great app, and I also get real customer service whenever I want.
You mean like real people? Wait, put me down.
Yeah,
Wait.
24/7. Just hit 0, and boom, human.
Boom, human. Whoa!
Boom, human.
Customer service too good to believe.
First Bank. Banking for good.
Hello. Mom, are you going to make it on time? Don't worry, sweetie. We'll get there.
I've been waiting for you.
Here you go. Hello. So if you could be a...
I've been imagining this day.
Everyone, now!
Let me be
So we're back here getting ready for the second half, 42-24 here on Stream of Sports.
Watching Mead warm up here for the second half. The barrage from 5 to 8 foot beyond the arc is very uncommon to see at a high school level, and they got 3 or 4 guys that can do it. We talked about that, but now, I mean, they're out there. Legitimate range is 22 to 23 feet.
Yeah, they're. We were talking off camera. You know, we've broadcast a lot of teams, but not every team. But they kind of remind you of the early 2000s Fossil Ridge teams, which one of those teams went to number 2 or got runner-up in state.
Yep.
And Evan Smith and a couple of guys, Alex Simideni, and they play very
Lane and all the big kids they had.
Matt Lane, that's right.
Yep.
And they play very similar style, which kind of started with Chris Hansen and then kind of went. They had about a 5-year run there, 20 wins every season.
Oh, in a top level 5A team.
And so you.
And Coach Reese, as you're saying, he's kind of building that same thing. I mean, this is not an all senior team here either.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
So the Mavericks started off here leading 24 to 42. They're up 18. Silver Creek and Skyline, excuse me. I keep wanting to do that here locally. They had a good run, but they just weren't scoring, were they?
No.
Robeson looks ahead, got the pass. Campion, oh, nice play. I thought he had it. Got himself 2 under the bucket.
He probably would rather have that if he can get it, but he can't.
Well, he popped the 2 in a row that kind of got him close again. But Trey Ward there to finish the half came back with 6 free throws in a row. But just to step aside there, knocking it down. Robertson gets the 3. Mayer pump fake goes the middle. And there's just a patience and a confidence there, knowing how they could play it together. As we mentioned earlier, it's a 2-game weekend. Ward can stay out there if you don't see the official here in the near court holding his hands apart. That's meaning the defensive player is not engaging. It's got to be a travel, yeah. And that's just a strength move. He'll have to get there with that one. Instead of holding the ball to his chest to get his elbows out, see if somebody wants to eat one of those. But as a sophomore, already a pretty talented big guy, and that's really going to come with size and experience.
Well, just the intimidation factor.
Camp back there knocks down the 3. Pair of them to start the game in this second half. Knocks the lead down to 12. Pressure up court, skip pass. Olikoff there, Mayer doesn't get it. Shire, good rebound, keeps the ball high.
Nice pass.
You've seen twice in a row guys penetrate and kick it back out, don't you?
Yeah, that's a good foul. That's a very good foul.
Yep. Well,
you got to make that young man make free throws, in my opinion.
Yep. Well, and he's struggled obviously early with that, but unfortunately, that's Robeson, your leading scorer. That's his 3rd foul.
Right.
And you've not played 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Not a pace they're going to be able to sustain.
Nice touch, though.
That one had a lot better spin to it. Hardest thing for the big guys that the ball doesn't need much arc to get there, does it?
Yeah, just ask Will Chamberlain. And
yeah.
This guy's only a couple of inches shorter.
Yep. A little tough on that one, off the heel. Campion with the rebound.
I love the fact that they blocked out the shooter.
Yeah.
How many times do you see?
Silva thought about it. Goes straight into Shire.
That looked clean from here, but it must have got him with the body, huh?
Yeah, it was body contact, but I mean, talk about the eye of the beholder here for the officials, because when he goes vertical like that and the defender stays vertical and the offensive player runs into him, that's really not supposed to be a call. That's just fatigue. Got to wake it up. Second one coming here for a little redemption. Stuck it to the heel of the rim, and it just fell forward.
Hey, tomorrow morning in the box scores, it says 1 for 2.
Exactly right. Kind of soft press, trying to see if they can get a jump and a trap there. Ward and Jacobs taking their time. Jacobs' three-pointer doesn't go. And Robeson cleared out Shire just over, not so much that he had body on him. He moved him 8 to 10 feet and kind of gratuitous, didn't need to do it. That's his 4th foul.
Skyline coach little
yeah, I didn't know Coach Cervini was just going to leave him in there.
Little exercise about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's he was just I thought he might just leave him in there to have him say do it. Nice little lob pass on the back screen. Ward just elevates and nice little touch, puts it down.
Nothing to it but to do it, huh?
Yeah.
That was so easy.
Great comeback down there too. Great push all the way down that too. All the way at number 12 there, Hayden Robeson. Finished it by pushing it clear to the rim. Made Ward make a choice.
This also reminds you of that Windsor team a couple of years ago.
Step in, step back, rolls in and out.
Boy,
Shire's getting backed out. He tried to pull him with his hands, and he's going to get a lot of attention for his size. He's going to have to learn to just drop his feet and make himself an anchor. He can't get moved like that, or he learn to pivot and get off somebody. Because you use your hands, you're always going to get a call against you.
What a great job by the guard to actually get a guard to box out. It's a pretty big deal.
Yep.
I'm sure you did it all the time.
Oh, at least once a game. Shire intimidated that one.
I can't believe he didn't get another foul down there. There's
for swinging at it?
2 or 3 times.
Yeah. For taking a swing at the ball.
Yeah,
yep.
and the faux charge.
5:04 left here in the third.
Good. Whoa, there you go.
No, don't bring that in here. Ward just sent it back outside the arc. And the foul.
Oh, he's an athlete, isn't he?
Yeah. Like I say, we talked about some guy could jump, but he gets up quickly.
Yeah, wagging his finger too, so he's
been a little chirping.
He's got a little chirping.
Bring a little with it, but if you could back it up. Mayer pushing it down court now, inside lap there. That'll stay. Compy a nice little help on the defense there. Oh, kind of a handoff there. I think
that's easy.
Well, Skyline just fell asleep.
Well, you got to fight over that screen.
Yeah, I mean they weren't paying attention. That was just 2 guys knowing how to play a 1-2-man game themselves. Here, just give it back to me. I'll take the shot. Oh, good pass. Compton going down there, hitting Silv across the court. Quickly down though, and nice give up. Knutson from Mayer.
Kind of see how they scored 101 points.
Yeah, well, and very unselfish. As we said it before, you give it up because you know you're going to get, when you're in that situation, you'll get it back.
Well, they're not pounding the ball. That's the other thing. You know, you don't notice it until you think about it, but nobody's out there pounding the ball.
And someone trying to set it up, you'll see teams that are more deliberate, and they'll have that guy as just a dribbler. And that doesn't happen much this team. Just as you said, they're anxious to get another shot at it, aren't they?
Well, you make good passes, you get more shots. You score more points, and everybody gets fat and giggly.
Yeah. 50-35, 4 minutes left here in the third.
Yeah.
Silva's back screen.
Silva's not going to shoot, so you ought to lay way off of him.
Yeah. Hustle player.
Especially after he
good steal.
Shot of air ball.
And Jacobs from behind is going to get called.
No, it was just out of bounds.
Yeah. No, it really was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I climbed his back.
And he fell down.
Yeah, took a ride.
I think when you can jump like that, you probably...
Yep. That one got partially blocked. And over the back, on the backside of Boita. That'd be 14 fouls. We're just barely halfway through this third quarter, Randy, and that's going to, you're going to be in the and one pretty soon if you're the Mavericks. Number 2 team in the state, you don't want to give them any more reasons and make it easier to score.
You know, here's the thing. He's got to get that ball up high and keep it up high.
Yeah.
And he needs to watch Nikola Jokic play every game and just watch him.
Don't bring it down. What's the old saying, never teach a big man to dribble?
Yeah, because the only reason that guy even had a chance to do anything was to because he brought it down.
Yeah, Ward would have put to him. Get him in a good spot. But either way, with the timeout here, we'll take 1-2, 50-35, the Mavs leading.
Hello.
Mom, are you gonna make
Back here now, third period, 50-35. Mead Mavericks living up to the billing. Great effort on both teams tonight. Shire at the line here, but Skyline, no real lack of effort, just not getting shots to drop in that first half. I think Shire's kind of calmed down too. His free throw stroke looking a little easier there. Sometimes you're a little bit more fatigued, your fundamentals take over. But anxious to see this young man develop in the next couple of years, as I'm sure Coach Reese is too. So a nice 2-for-2 trip that time.
Maybe by the end of the year.
Yeah, may not have to wait that long. You're exactly right. Long trap out front, break it. But unfortunately, they take it to the side and don't go to the bucket. And just the block, Shire pins to the board. Tried to bring it with him, couldn't keep it up there. Good hustle back. Jacobs deep in the corner. Short. And just to your point earlier there, and even his teammate goes up to him and says, don't bring it down, keep it up in the air. They're going to climb you to get the ball. There's nobody here that can reach up and even touch it standing flat-footed. Arrow favored the Falcons. They inbound it, break the press pretty easy. Nice look. And Ward coming in late, trying to make a play that he shouldn't have. And gets the and one. So Samuel Boyd is at the line. What are we conferring on here? They're doing a little bit of a substitution here, but that don't know why they had the conference out there, but they don't ask us, and they've got the whistles. Shots up, rolls around, doesn't fall, rebounded. Good outlet pass coming there from Tenor. Ward out top. Picked up by Compion, trying to get a high screen from Bartholomew. Tipped away. That's just two guys getting after each other, going after a loose ball. I love that. Don't ask it, don't give it. Mayer back in, a little quick substitution in now for Boyd. Is back in is Abram, number 3. Abram, Roy, Silva. Ward tried to get around the corner, didn't get it fixed, and Roy just couldn't hang on to it, forced out of bounds. I do like how the officials tonight, the Randy, I mean, it's a physical game, but they've stayed consistent.
Yeah, they have. It's been a well.
Oh, great reach up and block there. Way to get up vertical. Loose ball, though, picked up by Ward. And just good sense right back there to set it back up. 2 minutes left.
Oh, nice
here.
cutoff by Silva.
It really was. Stepped across it. Long three doesn't go. Rebound, Compion gets away. I think that ball hit the line. And it will be inbound by the Falcons. McGill Mayer, along with Tenor, Ward, and Bartholomew on the court for the Mavs. Compion, Silva, Roy. Loose ball again. Boy, a lot of contested balls here tonight. Gill backside, Mayer backs it back out. McGill baseline goes up strong, and it's going to be fouled from behind by Abrams, number 3, finishing out that lineup as we're looking for it also. Gage Robertson, number 11, on the floor for the Falcons. 52-37. Thanks again to tuning in to Streaming Sports. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Pedersen Toyota, along with First Bank. And Jim's Wings, located on the west side of the campus at CSU. Best wings in northern Colorado. Longtime family favorite. Kept alive every night by CSU Rams. I don't think I've ever been in there, Randy, when there's a lot of people not just waiting for something to eat, because that place is so popular.
Well, CSU having a pretty decent year basketball-wise, too.
Yeah, they really are. Good start. McGill here coming. Back off the heel. Bartholomew just timed it right. Step back. Knutson got it. Turn around, make you pay. Don't get the free throws. Kick out, step back 3. Good. 55-37. 18 points again. Equals the largest lead of the night. Robertson backs up, stripped away. Knutson tips it. Mayer pushing the pace. Gathers it in. Just good body control. Falls away from the defender off the glass. Now it's 20.
Oh, wow.
Elevated strongly.
That's a pretty shot.
Yeah, it really was.
A little finger roll.
Yep. Knutson again steps back behind the arc. Short that time. Rebound Compion. I'll tell you, Compion's played both ends really well for the Falcons.
He's a good player, I'll tell you. And he ain't scared none of them.
Nope.
And that's the thing about Skyline. I mean, they're overmatched a little bit, but they ain't scared.
Nope. Nothing to do with effort.
Right there.
Roy just a little fadeaway. Nice little kiss off the glass. Hyde on the board. Protect the ball with his body. Oh, good look underneath. Doesn't go, though. Little turnaround 8-footer. Compion pulls it back out. Under 10, clock running. They have to do something here pretty quick, and it's not going to be on balance. And
he drew the foul.
Yes, he did. And he's going to get 3. That was just a smart play. Get the guys in the air. They know you're going to shoot it. You let them come to you. A little tired there, wasn't it? That wasn't a shot. It just kind of fell off as he shot it.
He's got to quiet his body down.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, they're moving too much. Too many moving parts. There you go.
And that's the result. Third one coming.
Some guys just think they can throw it up there.
Yeah. Quick substitution. Coach Reese making sure a couple guys won't grab one. Then Tanner Leak in. 2 for 3 trip that time by Campion.
Nice substitution there also to
just spread it
so they can set up their defense.
And not the time to do it, but finishing with a 57-43 lead after 3 quarters of the Mead Mavericks. A strong third quarter, Randy. 3 ball came back, and hustle points and free throws were there. We'll see the fourth quarter if they can keep it up. You're watching Streaming Sports. Wow, those.
Oh, you're busy. I just opened an anywhere account at First Bank.
Wait, what?
I got a great app, and I also get real customer service whenever I want.
You mean like real people?
Customer service too good to believe.
Wait!
First Bank. Banking for good.
You're watching high school sports on Stream It Sports NoCo.
Bunch of happy.
Back here getting ready for the fourth quarter.
We're over there watching the engineering test that the student body for Mead's doing with a bouncing cheer routine there. And Your comment about did I think about that when I was 16 and the risk factors and all that was spot on. No, I didn't. As a parent with a few more years on me, I'm like going, what are you kids doing over there?
Yeah, that's probably lame for some of the outdoor country activities you might have had back in
we kept
the
a little
plains
more
of
quiet.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
You and Johnny Carson.
We were classmates. There we go. Start of the fourth period here. Let's get away from that. Jacobs back in, steps right up. Doesn't get that one to go. Robeson with the grab.
I guess Johnny's been dead for a few years, huh?
Yeah, he had a pretty good life, though.
Oh,
nice
what a pass.
Yes, great look.
What a play call.
Yep.
I'll give the coach some of that.
Oh, I like it completely. He said, hey, Robeson, take him to the top of the key, get the guys away from the bucket.
Well, yeah, he can't play. I'm telling you, if I'm Mead, I'm going right down.
Yeah, you got to get him out of there if you want to. Oh, great layup. Just didn't hear Robeson never stopped. I'll tell you what, I mean, all night long, there's been guys all over the court. The first one was the easy one. The second one, you go through the body, you're going to get the call against you.
Yeah, you know what he was making a point right there.
Yes, he was.
He knew, because me and you both know we've both been point guards.
Yep.
If you're freaked out a little bit by the guy guarding you.
Smell the blood.
Yeah. So
there's blood in the water, and he wasn't going to give up.
I think he wants him to remember, next time he gets that ball to bring it up the court, he wants him to remember that I'm going to be right here again.
Yep. I'll be right back. You'll see me in a minute. Did cut the lead down to 10. I mean, you could say that basically that the Mavs are right on pace for their 74 points a game and some maybe, but still a pretty good effort. Skyline probably exceed theirs at 54 points a game. But that's just the up tempo that they're getting to play.
Well, in a typical game, they'd be feeding Roberson down the.
Yeah, that's just tougher to do.
Right here. This is what he'd be doing.
Goes straight up, gets the call. Yeah, and
That's called bully ball.
Yes, it is. You can't go around me, and I'm going to go through you. So this is the way it's going to work. Either you're going to foul me, or I'm just going to make the basket. He gets the ball in the low box there, and it's whatever he wants to do with it.
You got to hit your free throws, which he does.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good looking shot.
Got to keep your follow through.
Pretty aggressive pass across the court there. Jacobs pulls it in. Oh, knew what he wanted to do with it. They just didn't quite connect there. Trying to look down the line there. Leak was trying to get underneath the tenor, and he just a half a step behind, wasn't he?
Fans are about 1 3-point shot away from being little.
Oh. Got tipped. Good hands by Tenor there.
I love that play.
Yeah.
See a few teams do it, but not enough of them.
Well, especially, like you said, the behind-the-arc game that's played so much now, if you get that chance. Boy, they're getting the second chance points, and Compion got Knutson off on his toes there and let him reach and went right through the arm.
What do they say? You reach and I teach.
That's right. Exactly. And back to the line. And you can catch up when the clock is not running. Shooting free throws will do it.
But he's got to make them.
Yeah, that's the same thing again, that front end.
Don't get the free throws if you can't hit them.
Yeah, he stepped up and kind of got a little early on that one. Like you said, quiet your body, get back at the line. A little flat. Salvages it with one, but it's still a pretty good foul, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Knutson steps across to try to get the trap going. Oh, geez. Big fella said that wasn't nothing.
Yeah, hit him in a good place.
I get hit harder than that getting out of bed. Official's going, "Oh, Tim, you all right?" And he goes, "Yeah, why wouldn't I be?" There's a bunch of guys.
My brother throws me around more than that.
That's right. I get hit harder at home by my brother. Tell you what, there's a bunch of Mead students that front row there were a little concerned for a second.
They don't want to sit there anymore.
Yeah, that got them moving.
Good hustle. Oh.
And talk about fatigue.
Well, you got to go.
He's got numbers.
Oh, you never throw across.
You can't do that. Great job by Bartholomew coming down and shut that lane off because that was the one that had to go.
Learn that in your 3-on-2 drill, don't you?
Yep, that perpetual run.
Stop at the free throw line and make
somebody play.
Yeah, I know that's old school, but
still works.
It's still how it is because you can't throw it across the lane on a fast break. Boy, I'm not sure how that's Skyline's ball.
Was that an arrow ball? What did he call it? Okay.
When he pulled it out of his hands and walked out of bounds. So no, don't.
Yeah, you knew he's going. Yeah.
You can't foul out on that.
Yeah, you don't want to do it that way.
You want to if you're going to get a fifth one, make it count.
Long skip pass out to Ward. Ward sat quite a lot of that last part of that third quarter. Incoming, ladies. Better pay attention. You're in the front row.
Well, and the passers, say, you got to go down while I'm going toward the bucket. You kind of got to move down.
Slide down there. He's expecting to do that, and he had a good look for it if he did. 5:20 to play here in the game. 10-point lead. It was up to 20. Quickly shrank back, though, 2 or 3 buckets and a three-pointer. Step back three. Rushed it. Tipped away. Bartholomew picks it up.
Boy, I'd hate to have to go against him.
Yeah.
I wonder if Skyline is going to run out of energy because
a lot of chasing.
Yeah. Nobody's making shots right now.
Well, right now there's a whole lot of fatigue because the ball's getting flat, not going in. Legs are starting to show. Yep. Waiting for him. On that, to me, right there, that's that rule we're talking about. We'd like to see having high school.
Yeah, he was a little low, wasn't he?
Because he was under the cylinder pretty much, and you're going to get that call all the time. But college and the pros, you can't do that. You can't camp under the basket and draw a charge, and that's kind of the safety of both the kid that's driving the ball and the defender. No lack of courage, though. You talk about Ward tonight. He physically doesn't shy away from anything. 4.5 to play, counting it down. Still a 10-point lead. Mavs really haven't been contested. Backdoor alley-oop doesn't go. Mayor's three-point doesn't fall.
Probably a little late in the game for that leg-wise, but oh,
that's the look. There we go. And didn't catch it, didn't dribble, just turned and threw it right, didn't slow down.
Wonder how many reps he gets with that in an average practice. That's all I'd have him doing.
Timeout called on the floor by the Falcons. They trail by 12. You're watching Streamin' Sports.
After playing the game for many years, and I decided I could either watch from the couch or get on the field and become part of the game.
I became a judge because it was a natural transition from being a gymnast to coach, now judge.
I love the large crowds, the excitement of the game, and you know what? I got the best seat in the house.
Help these kids. Help this community. Become an official.
Back here now at Mead High School, 61-49. The game, hasn't been terribly close, Randy, but you've seen no give up at all by Skyline, have you?
No, and we just said, if Mead ends up winning this game, they're going to know they were in a fight. I mean, it's been a dog fight, especially the second half.
Yep. Well, Coach Cerveni has had the guys on the court that want to battle the whole game through and represent the Falcons well.
Good quickness in their guards. I love the way how hard they play.
Well, Coach Reese, he's got 9 guys. I mean, literally.
Yeah. And he's got about 3 shooters, and that makes a difference. They're trying to run that same play, but they're going to get the 3-point shot out of it.
And works. Robertson knocks it down.
That's called option 2.
Yep. And it's a 9-point game.
I guarantee you Coach Reese he's not packing up his bags.
That's called shutting down the baseline, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's...
Oh, good look. Way to draw him around. Bartholomew with the two-handed finish. All set up by Mayer, driving the lane, drawing the defense to him, and then him breaking the baseline. Great looking finish. That you could put on a poster. Ward didn't even try. You don't really think about somebody blocking your shot when they're 5 foot away from you. He just went up and took it on its arc up.
Very impressive athlete.
Bashed it into the bricks. Good thing that scoreboard's got that cover on it. Otherwise, they'd be looking for a new one at that end. Rebound, Roy takes it back out, keeping it this end. He turned around and looked right where Ward was at, didn't he? He knew right away.
No, they know.
I'm not going to get done that twice. Don't do me like that.
Yeah. We don't want no poster night.
Yep. Under 3 to play now. Lead still 9. Falcons are just a couple of buckets, a pick, a little stropper there. Oh, nice look again.
That's straight out of the Houston Rockets playbook right there.
Drive, penetrate, let the baseline get open. They bring the defense to you. Just meet him at the rim with the ball.
Harden to Capella. I mean, they do that 5 times a game.
Campion trying.
They weren't going to let him get that time.
Nope. He
says, I gave it to you once. I'm not going to do it again.
Stepped into it, didn't get that time, and you're exactly right, out of bounds. And just a smart play by the Mavs that time not to take the bait. Yeah, long ways away from it.
Well, you know why that foul happened? Because you had a couple of students down here that mouthed off to the official. And the official gave him a look.
Yep. And he's telling them now, and they're talking about it too. It's yeah. Coach Cervani wants to finish the thought. Mayer knocks one down.
And I'm not saying that wasn't a foul, but there was certainly about a half a second hesitation.
Yeah, there was. There's only 3 guys in control here tonight. And I thought they've done a really good job the entire game.
Yeah.
I thought both games tonight here at Mead High School have been really well officiated.
Yeah, this is one of the better crews. And I'll tell you, this Ward kid, he may be one of the best athletes we've seen all year in any sport, to be honest with you.
That. Yep.
I mean, we see some athletes in a year, but
he's certainly got the next level abilities. Interesting to see where he goes.
Well, and he's got that extra, that want to.
Well, yeah. I mean, I want to see a guy play with a bit of an edge. I want to see how he, the physical things are there, but how do you respond to the challenges?
Yeah, he ain't scared.
Nope.
How big is he? They got his.
I thought I saw 6'3" at the beginning, but I might have misheard him. But they don't give us a height in the programs here.
Oh, okay.
But you jump like that, it doesn't really matter. It's all a bonus. Good looking stroke going up there. Knocks the first one down, puts the lead back out to 12. $1:49 to play here at Mead High School. Thanks again for tuning in to Streaming Sports. This is Dave Haase along with Randy McCoy and Blake Tracer doing our camera work, bringing all these great shots in this packed house here. Little Tri-Valley, fun night. We've had a really fun night here.
2 good games and really entertaining games.
Conference meaningful games. Roy, 3-pointer steps up, rolls in and out, doesn't go. Bartholomew's played a good fourth quarter.
Didn't.
Yeah. Lost his balance. He's coming back down to it. Good hands.
Yeah. He'd go, oh, who's that?
Yeah. Didn't want that one. And all of a sudden, With 1:16 left, still a 10-point game. The big fella knocks down the 3.
Well, we'll keep it here. And there's been 2 or 3 times that Mead could have went ahead and blown this game out. And Skyline, to their credit,
they've been taking punches and they answer, don't they?
Yeah, they've come back and kind of like old Joe Frazier used to. He
takes a beating, but you can't make him go away.
Yeah, that's kind of how Skyline is. They're. Again, they're similar to the girls' team.
Oh, that's a very good point.
They're about one. They're about one.
One player difference.
Player difference.
Yep. And I think, Coach.
But this is the number 2, folks. This is the number 2 team in the state on their home court.
Yep.
So let's not,
Doesn't say anything along that. It just talks about how tough it is to play night in and night out in a conference. You got to bring it. Everybody wants a piece of you.
Well, and I will say, this probably will not hurt Skyline.
No.
Rankings or anything like that.
No, very competitive game. And high above the Mead.
Yes.
Floor here. What a great spot up here. Now, if we just have a little bit more of a valet service to get us up here.
Yeah, that's a good.
Stepped in and he had a good chance on it. Just the contact was there.
Hey.
Ward's going to go back the line, and he has made a nice living there tonight. We're just starting to look for volunteers though to Sherpa this gear down out of here. I think we've got these young ladies here tonight from Mead High School doing the filming. You guys can help us carry all this stuff down from here? She nods yes, and that should be gone as soon as that buzz. As soon as there's 3 zeros on that clock, you guys are out of here. I know that's going to go. Yeah.
She's got to get home to do homework.
Yeah, it's going to be a homework night. There we go. Yeah. Keep nodding. I'm going to find your mom and dad. We're going to talk that one out. You're talking to old veterans here. We know that story, okay? It's not our first rodeo. Great night here at Mead High School, though. Good pop away. Knutson almost got it.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and put that up.
Yep. Oh. On the floor. Good call. Nice job by Bartholomew steadying himself.
But you got to be ready to shoot that with. Yeah. The only way you're going to come back is a barrage of threes. So.
Yeah, that's got to get in the air. A 12-point game right now has never really felt that close. They've always felt like they're in there.
I'm not sure what it was, 7 the closest they got, or it was 9?
7. A couple times. Nice job that time. Just you want to see Shire rebound it, never even brought it below, bending his elbows, and that's going to go. Oh, pretty good shot. And that's that wrist that's been taped up tonight for Robeson. That will probably do it. We've all done it before. If you got something that hurts, it seems to find it when you hit the floor. And basketball floors, it's wood. There's some give to it. But, boy, you can hands and knees and elbows. It's a wear. So back at the line, Ward will go. I think his free throw attempts tonight have somewhere in the 12 to 13 range. 54.8 seconds with these digital clocks we all have now. And still that nice simple shot, Randy. You see some guys, they do all this window dressing when they get to the free throw line, and Ward just steps up there, gets that wrist underneath it, makes that nice little U, and it's, again, nothing but the cords. Long three, skips off the back. Silva trying to step back down the line. They want to kick it back out. They're trying to get that three. That one's up a little strong. Shire with the rebound, kind of gets tapped from behind. Good no call by the officials. Oh, good look underneath, but Knutson, good fallback defense, picks it off the ground. They're moving down court again. Under 20 to play. I mean, Mead doesn't even want to shoot the ball now.
Yeah, and Skyline shouldn't.
And now they just realize they don't need to, and that'll be fine. And that's going to do it here for Mead High School. The Mavericks hold on for a 14-point lead, 17-59 in a game contested the whole way, but they controlled it. But Skyline, all the credit in the world to them, Randy, never gave up.
Well, and you know, their big man was out a lot of the game because of foul.
Yeah.
And they play different when he's in there. They have more confidence. But either way, Mead, the number 2 team in the state, showed the reasons they are, and no reason to be any lower than that. And they've actually got 1 vote for number 1. So
they lived up to their billing.
Yeah, they're good. We'll be back here, I believe, the 28th, which is our next basketball broadcast. We'll be right back here in Mead for Mead and Windsor boys game.
Should be a good one.
They just played last night over in Windsor. They won by 11. So I imagine that is another good game that we'll have for you right here on Streaming Sports. For Blake Tracer, David Haase, this is Randy McCoy. Again, 73-59, our final score. We'll see you on the ice, and we'll see you on the hardwood here on Streaming Sports. Good night.
Live on Stream It Sports NoCo, it's Northern Colorado High School basketball. This broadcast is brought to you by Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. This has been a Stream It Sports NoCo production of high school basketball. You can find all of our broadcasts, past and present, by visiting streamitsports.com/PSD.